Hey, what's up guys? Coach Smith here from CrossFit by Design, and this video is going to be on the snatch and clean position stretches. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. This video is to help you prepare for either your snatch or your clean and jerk. So the first one we'll go through is the snatch position stretches. So I just need a barbell to start out with. Here's one I prepared earlier. And then the first thing I'm going to do is what's called a squatting quad. So I'm going to take up my snatch grip, and then I have my feet under my hips. I'm going to have the bar in about the middle of my quad, and then I'm going to squat down, and I'm trying to mimic my start position here. So I want to pull my shoulders back and keep my head and eyes forward, and I'm trying to keep my back tight. So the whole idea with these drills is that you're spending time at and improving your position of restriction. So one thing that we see a lot of is this. I'm just kind of rounding forward and hanging out at the bottom. I want to challenge myself to stay back in my heel. So I've got slightly more weight in the back of my heel than in the ball of my foot. Keep my shoulders back, my chest up, my upper back's nice and tight, head and eyes forward. So I spend 10 seconds here, and then once I've done that, I'll muscle snatch it up essentially. Just step back so you can actually see. And then from here, same thing. Make sure I'm pressing the bar up, trying to break the bar back, keep my abs on nice and tight. If someone come and hit the bar, I wouldn't just do these ones. So I'm here for 10 seconds, everything on nice and tight. Imagine I've got 100 kilos above my head, right? And then from here, I'm going to take it out to my squat stance, and I'm going to go hold in my overhead squat position. So same thing here, don't just sink down and hang out. Make sure you're on tight, knees out, chest up, abs on tight. I'm constantly trying to push that bar to the sky, break it back, and I go 10 seconds here as well. Cool? Once I've done that, I can cycle back through, and I want to go through 3 sets of that. So I'll go 10 seconds at the bottom, 10 seconds holding overhead, 10 seconds overhead squat. All right? So remember, imagine you've got a lot of weight on that bar. You're just trying to keep everything tight. Spend time in the position of restriction at the bottom, getting a stretch from my ankle, make sure my back's nice and tight, head and eyes up. Move through, holding the bar overhead. Again, abs on tight, really in control of that bar, and then same thing at the bottom of the squat, all right? And we're going to go through that for 3 rounds. Cool? So that's the snatch position stretches. And these are the clean position stretches. So as you can imagine, it's pretty much the same, but you're going to be in the positions of your clean. So when I start out, I'll take up a grip that would be what I clean from. Surprise, surprise. So you just measure off there, get nice and even. Bring your feet under your hips. Same deal. Squatting quad. So here I'm trying to mimic that start position of the lift. So I don't want to just be bottom of my squat rounded out. I go shoulders back, chest up. So I'm trying to spend time in the best positions possible. That's going to prepare me well for my lift. If I spend time in poor positions, that's not going to prepare me very well at all. So upper back's nice and tight. Feeling a little bit of a stretch in my ankles here. Keep my chest up, shoulders back. Here, 10 seconds, and then 10 seconds here. So I want to go front rack. I'll usually go work my elbows up a little bit, and then that just helps me get a little bit more of a front rack stretch. So I'm 10 seconds here as well. Still keeping my abs on nice and tight. Bring my feet out to my squat stance. And then from here, knees out, elbows up. I'm just going to spend 10 seconds here in my front rack in the bottom of my squat as well. So in the receiving position of my clean. Similar to the snatch position stretches, you'll hit that 3 times through as well. So I go 10 seconds at the bottom. Remember, good positions. 10 seconds front rack. Here you can kind of work your elbows forward a little bit. Just feeling a little bit of a stretch through here. And then bottom of the squat, 10 seconds there. Always want to do 3 rounds through. Cool? So remember, when you're doing this, take it seriously. Take it as seriously as the Bergner.
You got to practice it with a purpose. If you don't practice with the purpose, or if you think you're getting bored with it, you're wrong. Do it every single day before a workout. I promise you, your lifts and the snatch, the clean and jerk will go through the roof. Now do it.
Yeah. Make sure you're approaching every position with intention, taking it seriously, and improving those positions before you start hitting those weights. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.